Hello, my name is Roman, I'm CEO of Eventee, and in this short video I'd like to share with you all the news that happened with Eventee in 2023. But first, let's talk business. I'm happy to announce that this year we introduce a whole new business model. Next to our regular subscription business model, you are now able to buy a single license in case you have just one event annually. Safety of our clients' data is one of our highest priorities. We were working hard on improving our processes and data management. As a result, we were able to get ISO 27000. G2.com is one of the biggest databases for B2B software, and this year Eventee was awarded as easiest event mobile app out there, and we cannot be more proud. Seeing Eventee in action is always exciting, and this year wasn't an exception. We were able to get to many events that were using Eventee for their engagement, and we got a lot of great feedback that we will be sharing with you next year. And now what you are waiting for, let's talk what's new with Eventee. There is many improvements in Eventee administration, and let me start with the first one, contact information. This is one of the most requested features in Eventee, for attendees to be able to reach out in case of any issue. Now, all you have to do is just fill this form, share the contact information to event organizer or your team members, and this information will be available in every single application we provide to attendees, so it's very easy for them to reach out in case of any issue. There is also a new feature for landing pages that we generate for every single event created with Eventee. As you can see here, there is a new button, Get a Ticket. And it's a new way how you can share a link to a website where you sell tickets for your event through Eventee, even for those that are not currently compatible or integrated with Eventee. All you have to do, go to Administration, Settings for your website, and here you see option Event Access. Here in this text field, just simply input the URL of your ticketing platform, click Save, and that's how attendees can get to your website and purchase the tickets. Next feature is more advanced import of attendees. Let's try to click on Import Attendees button. All we have to do is choose our spreadsheet with a list of all attendees. What you see now on the left side is all the fields that are supported with Eventee. On the right side is name of columns from the spreadsheet. We try to pre-select them automatically, but for example, if we miss something, if we miss Facebook, we can try to attach the column manually. And in the spreadsheet we call it Facebook link, so let me choose it manually. Now, when I click Import, all the information from the spreadsheet is imported in Eventee, and that means that when that particular person will sign up for Eventee, they don't have to fill all the information manually again, because everything is pre-filled from your import. You can also organize workshops with Eventee. If you need to access a list of all attendees that booked for your workshop, it's easy. Just go to Content, Workshops, choose your workshop, and here you see a list of all attendees that booked for your session. But there are cases when you don't want to give access to other people to Eventee administration. So for that purpose, we implemented option to export the list of all attendees, and you can simply share the spreadsheet without giving anyone access to Eventee administration. We also improved our interface for agenda creation. Usually our agenda starts at 8 AM, but what if your event starts, for example, at 4 PM? You don't want to scroll all the time at the bottom when you need to change something. So for these cases, we created this button that hides the empty space and start from the very first session you already created. So it's way easier to navigate. We also implemented the Zoom option. In case you have multiple very short sessions like me, you can simply extend the length of the timeline to see them better. You can also set a default length of your session. So if you have bigger event with typical size of session 45 minutes, we can just change the number here, 45 minutes. And when I'm creating new session, as you can see, this is from 4 p.m. to 4:45, and I don't have to keep changing the details of that session all the time I'm creating new session. Very popular feature of Eventee is custom menu. This is a place where you can share information with attendees, such as venue map, surveys, hotel recommendation, and many more. But sometimes you don't want to share this information through our public event website. And there is a new option for you to disable this particular item to be visible from our website and will be accessible for attendees only through our mobile and web application after signing up. So your information are private. Other improvements are to our invitation emails. Now you can also change the text of the email. You can change the subject and text of the email itself. If you still need to, you can also fully disable invitation emails being sent from Eventee and use your own platform with integrations. We have new export options in Eventee, so you can see your event data in better detail. You can export newsfeed and see how attendees interacted with your post and push notifications during the event. You can also export all the same information from the social wall. And you can also export all information from live questions and live polling. So if there is some unanswered question and you would like to share those questions with, for example, speaker who was running the session, you can simply export all the questions being asked during the session and share it with him. If you need to, you can also duplicate a single session within your event. Just go to the detail, click on Advanced, and here click on Duplicate button. What you see right now is just copy of the previous session. As you can see at the top, it's called copy of name of my session. All I have to do is just change the time or maybe date if my event is multiple days, and then click create. And that's it. Now let's look at our mobile application. One of the most requested features for our mobile application is a new agenda view. What you see right now is our original grid view, where you can see whole event on one screen. I can also switch to a whole new list view, where you can see your event as a single vertical line, with an option to filter the content based on each individual stage. We also introduced new networking. What you see right now on my screen, it's original way to meet new people. You can simply swipe left and pass or right and send connection request. But next to it we have a whole new interface. You can go to all attendees tab, and here you can see who is using the mobile application and send the connection request manually. Let me just open the tab, and here, as you can see, I can just click on the button and send the request manually. So if you are looking for somebody specific, you can look for him here. If anyone send the request to you, you can see on this screen all the requests and choose if you'd like to decline the request or accept it. When you accept it, then you have screen My Network, where you see all people that you initiate the connection with. You can go to the detail, start chat with them. You can click on the plus button, invite that person for a meeting, and that meeting is also part of your agenda. So you can see in My Agenda screen all the meetings that you plan for the day. If you'd like to see all speakers speaking at your event, there is a new option for that. Just click on the icon of the speaker, and here you can see a list of all speakers at my testing event. And you can simply see detail of each of them. Cannot be easier. So, what do you say? There was way more features we were working on in past 12 months, but I wanted to keep this video as short as possible. And there will be way more in 2024, just waiting for you. And I cannot wait to tell you more about them in our future videos. So that's all from me for now. Have a great day and see you next time.